Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into fashion inspiration style, but maybe looking at it a little differently. We want to see not just what makes someone a fashion star, but how that whole image gets created. So our source today is an article called "Sharvari Serves Sunshine and Sass in Sizzling Bikini Pics." Now, this piece, it was updated July 2nd, 2025, put together by Sharvari, and it pulls from all over Times Now, Zoom, ET Now, even regional places like Marathi, Telugu, Tamil outlets, Bengali, Kannada, Malayalam, quite a mix. So our mission really is to pull out what makes the article call Sharvari a true fashion star. What are those details that make her style seem so, well, sizzling and stunning, as they put it? Okay, let's unpack this. Let's see what makes her fashion so compelling, at least from how it's presented here. So right off the bat, the article isn't shy, is it? It labels her a true fashion star. Says her sizzling bikini looks leave us stunned every single time. And even, like, directly states she's serving summary fashion inspo. What's the effect of starting that strong?
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it, how they immediately frame her fashion. It's not just something to look at. It's presented as a benchmark. It's aspirational. It's like classic aspirational branding, really. They're not just reporting. They're kind of creating this link in your mind, telling you, the reader, this is the inspo you need. It sort of primes you to see everything else through that lens. Style authority.
Yeah, that aspirational thing is super clear. And speaking of authority, it talks about her bold style, always grabbing attention. Goes from vibrant, colorful bikinis to sleek monotones. That suggests a lot of range.
Drinkability.
Exactly. And that versatility connects to the bigger picture they're painting. The article says her choices scream confidence and elegance. That's how they become major beachwear goals. So look, it's not just about the clothes themselves, it's about transferring that feeling. The publication is trying to pass on that sense of confidence, of elegance to you, suggesting maybe if you copy her style, you get those feelings too. It's definitely a narrative choice, I think, designed to make people want to upgrade their own style, ASAP, as they say. Yeah, you can really feel that push. And the descriptions they use are so vivid. It's not just what she wore, but how you're supposed to feel seeing it. Things like, Sharvari's bikini allure have us on edge. Or just straight up emotional reactions. We are hypnotized. We are in love with her.
Right.
And they get really specific too. Look at those eyes. Or focusing on frills and fashion frenzy. They even point out those curls are adding to her look. Little details like that.
Exactly. That's not just description, is it? It's trying to create this total immersion, emotional and sensory. When they use words like hypnotized or made us stop, that's what, in media studies, we might call affective engagement.
Effective engagement.
Okay, yeah. It's about triggering that immediate, almost gut reaction. Sometimes it bypasses critical thinking. And by hitting both the big impact hypnotized and the small details, the curls, they build this really complete, almost like irresistible picture.
That makes sense. That effective engagement idea is like when you're just scrolling, right?
That's it.
Something makes you just stop. We've all done that. And the article literally says, she made us stop, and we can't stop admiring her.
That's the goal, isn't it? That stopping power. Whether it's the sheer fit they call bold and brazen, or the monochrome magic where she's taking away all our attention. These are all deliberate ways to frame her impact. Even simpler things like Water Baby, who brightens up our feed, or Close Up, where she's exuding sophistication. It all builds this very carefully managed image, and the constant positivity. She looks perfect, isn't it? Or calling a red outfit, it's a red alert.
Yeah.
It's all about constructing this like almost flawless aspirational person.
So if we're looking at how the media builds up someone like Sharvari, what can we, listening to this, take away for understanding fashion inspiration ourselves? The article makes it sound like her wardrobe has every style you could wish for. It seems like confidence and versatility, or at least the portrayal of them, are key.
And that raises a really interesting question, doesn't it? All these consistent themes being hypnotized, taking away all our attention, making us stop. What does that tell us about just how powerful visual presentation is and how it's deliberately used to capture an audience? It's not simply about the clothes she's wearing. It's about the effect, the curated effect that presentation is designed to have on you, the viewer, that strong, positive, stop you in your tracks reaction.
Okay, so let's try and sum this up then. From this deep dive, Sharvari's fashion, as shown in these sources anyway, seems defined by, bold versatility, vibrant 1 minute, monochrome the next. And there's this undeniable projection of confidence, elegance, all clearly meant to inspire us. But it's also kind of a lesson in how media uses these tools, aspirational branding, that effective engagement thing, to build up a fashion icon.
Exactly. We've seen how the article positions her not just as wearing outfits, but really embodying this whole aesthetic confidence, allure. They use specific language, specific images very carefully. And that makes her a big deal for, quote, major beachwear goals and just general style goals. It really shows how sophisticated the communication and maybe even the construction of personal style can be in the public eye.
So this whole deep dive into Sharvari style, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? If fashion, especially in the media, is so much about projecting an image, creating a feeling, how could you use that idea yourself? What if you focus more on the feeling you want to project, the impact you want to have, not just the specific clothes? Could that shift how you feel in any outfit? Maybe make it feel truly stunning just for you? Something to think about?